I'm from a very conservative family, and it's very common in our culture that our parents help us find our suitable partner. I had an arranged marriage when I was 18, and very quickly thereafter I moved with my husband to the United States, and we chose, as most immigrants do, to build a family and better life for us and for our soon-to-be family. And our beautiful daughter Sabina was born. Unfortunately, I lost my husband after 33 years of marriage to a heart attack, and it was really important for me to carry on the culture and the traditions that we kept as a family.
So at some point in this continuum, you decide that it's time for her to get married. How old is she when you decided that?
She was 25, so for over 3 years I saw her do the same routine. She would work, she'd make very little, and then she would go out on weekends. I didn't see her.
Yeah, like your basic 23-year-old, but anyway.
So I was, I was concerned as a mother, as that she wasn't making any sound decisions that would make her responsible and stable in her future.
But did you talk to her about that?
Yes, she knew.
And what'd you tell her? I just think the way you're living your life is throwing your life away?
I told her that I didn't agree with her choice of what she was doing and that she wasn't doing anything in the home. She wasn't helping me. I was trying to make ends meet when my husband passed away. And she was focused, and I understand she's young, but she was focused on, having fun and not concerned about what was happening in the household.
I mean, there are ways to remedy that. She's living in your house, make her pay rent, then magically she's helping out.
I did communicate to her that I did need to see her be more responsible. She needed to spend time at home, but more importantly, I wanted to help find her a suitable partner. So
what was her reaction to that?
She agreed. She agreed. She said, "Mom, if you want to do that, go ahead. I'll let you set up a profile," because that's what I mentioned to her. I wanted her to meet other South Asians.
Okay, Sabina, hold on a second. What is your version of that? You told her don't do it?
Okay, it's not that black and white. Eventually, I did allow her to do it, but only after expressing my extreme hesitation, reluctance, doubt. That wasn't my personal version of finding love. It worked out great for my mom, and it works great for so many other people, and I respect that, and I'm so glad, Mom, that you had that, and I really feel that way. I'm not just saying it, but I never wanted that for myself.
So why did you end up agreeing to have her do your...
I ended up agreeing because I just wanted to show well, for one, she wasn't listening, but eventually I did want to just show my respect for her. And it was my weird way of acknowledging her grief. And I'm sorry if that's wrong, but that's what it was.
Did you know that it costs money to do that?
I know. This is what I said, and I'll repeat it to you right now. I said, Mom, I don't really want to do this. I don't think I'll find a partner this way, personally. But since you're insisting that I do it, and it means a lot to you, and you're really, really stressed about stability in your own life and in my life right now, if you want to do this and do the work, I agree to go on the dates. I'm not going to set up the profile because that's not the way that I see myself finding love, but if
Were
that's
you
what you
on any other dating sites?
No, absolutely not. I just wanted to find love organically in person. It wasn't even about South Asian matrimonial sites. It was really just about doing the online thing altogether. But I told my mom that when I'm on
So she told you, is it accurate that you were going to have to do all the work and she would just agree to go on the dates?
in good faith.
Yes, Your Honor, I want to correct her statement because I did state that I would do the dating profile. She did not disagree. She said, "Go ahead, Mom." And I asked her if she wanted to create the profile herself. She said no. She
Right.
left it all in my hands to do. She knew I was doing it. She did not argue about it.
Well, no, I think we've established that she knew you were doing it. Did she know how much it cost?
No, she did not know how much.
But she knew you were paying. You go out and you create the dating profile.
I created the dating profile, and over a 6-month period, I had a lot of communication, and I was able to set up 14 different dates for Sabina.
Okay, so here's what I don't understand. So I'm the guy. I think I'm talking to her, but I'm actually talking to her mother, or does he know that he's talking to her mother.
Most South Asian communities, it is the parent that's filling out the profile. It's
But
very
Did you,
common.
hold on, did you answer as you or her?
I answered as Sabina.
Yeah, it's that deception that I don't think is common in your culture, is it?
It is common for parents to answer emails. in the
Pretending
community.
that they're the daughter?
Yes,
No.
Oh, come on.
it is common, Your Honor.
No, it's common for parents to do the arranging. It is not common for parents to pretend they're their daughter. So the boys think they're meeting Sabina and getting to know her, and they're actually meeting you and getting to know you. And then she goes on the dates. How many dates did you go on?
I went on about 14 dates over the period of 6 months, not including a matrimonial conference thing.
Okay, we'll talk about the conference in a moment. How did the dates go?
They went horribly, but please believe me when I say that once I showed up on the dates, I was present, really open-minded.
What were these guys expecting?
Well, someone who was completely different, and that's what I was going to get to. I gave my mom permission to talk to the guys literally, but not as me,
Right.
ever. Then she created a profile that was full of lies. First of all, it says I'm 5'6", and to anyone in this room,
I can't remember the last time somebody talked about arranged marriage. Is arranged marriage still a thing in this century? In the 21st century, for crying out loud? Allow your kid to go out there and find herself a man. Allow your kid to go out there and find herself a man. You can't create a profile for your kid and lie so much about her. And when I see your kid in person, your daughter in person, and you expect me to just fall in love with her because I've been chatting with her for God knows how long. What I'm seeing in the profile is totally different from what I'm seeing in person. Meaning, this is total disease. But let's continue watching the video to see what happened.
that's clearly not true.
Yeah. How
So,
tall are you?
I'm 5'10", and I like to wear heels, so
Okay.
make it 6 foot.
Okay.
Okay, so then she said that I was conservative and soft-spoken. I'm sorry, I'm anything but that. It says that I like Bollywood rom-coms. I don't even speak the language. I'd love to learn it one day. It's a beautiful language, but I don't even understand Bollywood films. It says that I love cooking and that I want to be a good housewife and that I studied engineering.
So you go on all these dates.
I go on these dates. These
None of
guys
them
are expecting
yeah.
completely different
Yeah.
women. Not only are they expecting different women, they've spent weeks falling in love with a different woman. Now they see someone completely different. I mean, they're practically being catfished.
Did you say anything to them? Like, did you say, "Geez, I'm really sorry, that was my mother"? Like, or
I
had
mean, eventually I did, but it took a long time to get there because it was just really, really disorienting. I didn't know. At first, I thought the guys were making assumptions. I had no
and then you realized it was. So you never, when you told her to just go ahead and do the profile, you never actually read it.
I never thought. I didn't check the profile because I never thought that knowing me as well and intimately as she does, knowing how bold I am because I've fought all these things.
Why would you?
that
Why
she
would you create a profile of of a meek, conservative, tiny person that is not your daughter? Your daughter's big, bold, and beautiful. Why is it that you created that persona?
Your Honor, I did
Why?
exaggerate on the details in order to bring more traction,
why?
more
Wait, but what you did,
communication.
but don't you see that what you did was attract the wrong kind of person that would make her unhappy? How
I'm
did that
not
make you
embarrassed
feel?
at
How
all.
did it make you feel?
Horrible. I was rejected over and over and over again by dozens of guys, and I feel like I should be shorter, and I shouldn't wear heels, and I shouldn't do fashion because I feel like all of these things are unattractive now. And you did
Sabina,
that to me.
you know that was not the intent.
It's
the
not just the
intention.
opinion of the men who you ended up fishing. It's the opinion of her mother, which makes this so much worse for her because she knows basically what you're saying is you're tattooing on her forehead that she's a disappointment to you. And if you wanted everything to stay the way it was in the old country, why do you come to the new country? And when you do, then, why are you she grows up, she becomes who she is, and now all of a sudden, that's after she loses her father, and I understand it was a loss to both of you, and I I'm so sorry for both of your loss. Then instead of uniting and accepting each other and becoming a new unit, what you do is basically tell her, I can't stand you, who you are, where you're going. I'm going to lie about who you are and hope you're in an unhappy marriage by lying to the people about who you are. That's your game plan?
No.
That's not a good game plan. It's not a good game plan.
That was never my
Well, that's what you did. I know
or
that's not what you
insi-
meant to do, but I need to explain something to you, Hansa. It's what you did. What you did was waste your money. And now you want me to order her to pay you back your money? Tell me about the marital conference or what was that?
After all these dates, my mom and I were fighting, and she was feeling like it wasn't working out. I was obviously feeling like it wasn't working out, and I kind of fell for this guy, Tom. I'll just put it nakedly. He was hot. He was really good looking, and it was riveting.
He was not from Pakistan.
He was not from Pakistan. He was a tattooed up white guy with Kurt Cobain hair.
Oh.
And
Your mom find out about you dating this fellow?
well, I told her about it because I didn't want to keep dating other men. And my mom got really mad. She said she was going to disown me. She threw me out.
Did you threaten to disown your daughter?
Which also really upsets me.
Hold on a second. Did you threaten to disown your daughter?
Yes, I
She didn't
did.
threaten
After
it. She did
told
it.
me about dating Tom, after she intentionally tried to sabotage everything, all the effort I put in.
So you would
didn't
rather
try
not
to
have a daughter
sabotage you.
than have
I
her?
want my daughter,
Do
but
you?
I cannot
But
have
you
a daughter
want, you
that
want the
doesn't
daughter
want
that
to-
you sketch out on a notepad. You don't want the daughter that becomes herself.
that communicates to me and engages in
She did
something
communicate. And the minute she told you she was dating Tom, you threatened to disown her. Who's going to communicate with you? So what happened?
She disowned me, and then she...
Have you two not seen each other or talked?
Not really, not...
So did you move out?
I moved out. I moved in with two of my girlfriends.
What you did to her was basically punish her for not being the daughter you decided belatedly you wanted?
That's not how I see it, Your Honor.
I
mean,
know,
I did
but
try
that's
to
how everyone
communicate.
within
She
the
did
sound of
not-
my voice sees it.
She did not communicate to me. It's not that she was sitting around the house and hanging with me and having discussions with me about
Of
these
course she
things.
wasn't
you she
hanging
didn't
with you.
wanna
We
do
were
this.
fighting. You don't like who I am. You don't like anything I
course
have
I
to
do,
say.
Sabina.
We
I
can't get
raised
through a
you.
conversation without you yelling at me.
Tell me what happened with this marital conference. What is that?
I went to this conference. I met hundreds of men. They asked me what I did for work. They asked me what my favorite dish to cook was, because of course I cook. They asked me what religion I am. And that's about it, over and over and over again. Not one guy asked me what I was passionate about, or if I wanted to travel, or anything like that.
Hansa, can I ask you something?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does what your daughter want matter to you?
Yes, it absolutely does.
How
But
do you show that?
by sitting and talking to her and trying to understand
okay, you're
what
standing and she's talking. Have you heard the things she said?
I have, Your Honor. I've
Did
listened
you
to
hear your
everything.
daughter say that basically the things that you were doing make her feel like she's a disappointment to you? Did you know that?
No,
Are
I
you
did not.
learning this here?
I am learning this here.
Do you accept your daughter as she is? Do you want to have a relationship with your daughter?
Of course I want a relationship with my daughter. I'm very depressed without her in my life.
Mom, don't say that. And then
You know that I am,
walk
Sabina.
away
We've
from
all
me again.
Can I ask you a question? What's it like to see your daughter here? How long has it been since you see her?
It's been almost 6 months since I've seen her.
Would you like to walk over there and hug your daughter?
Yes.
Would that be okay?
I wouldn't hate it.
Okay.
I think I could try it.
Okay, why don't we try that 1 second? Go ahead, Mom.
You can tell I'm really short. Sabina, Victor, you know I always love you.
Just need to communicate better to me.
Can I make a suggestion? Go ahead and go back to each of your podiums. We're going to wrap this up, and this case is over. I'm obviously not going to make her pay you that reimbursement money. I hope that you can look at this as a desperate attempt to see you again. I would hope, if therapy is not your thing, and I would suggest that maybe it should be, that if you at least had a third party, not me, but a third party who you both love and trust, who might be able to, mediate between the two of you. But Hansa, you got to listen. What you want for your daughter is not what your daughter wants for your daughter, and that's that. And Sabina, you got to understand that it's really hard for parents to let go of what they think was in the best interest of their children. Wish you both the best of luck. My verdict in this case is for the defendant.
All rise.
Judge Milian has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
All you got.
I agree with the judge 100%. The verdict should definitely go to the defendant. But of course, that's my opinion. But give me your own opinion in the comment section. I want to know what you think about this particular case.